we return once again to our other heroes who are currently huddled around a little pyre that they just finished creating and are now taking to the roads, heading to Barovia. You have time to talk amongst yourselves. The night was horrible, and the day looks very gloomy. It looks like it's going to snow at any moment. What do you do?
Does it look, out of anyone in our party, who looks like has been like outside the longest in the rain?
Actually, you, Zhana, slept under the cart in the mud, and your beautiful reds have long since turned brown. Kind of a reddish brown.
I'll bend the water that's still on my jacket, and then I like pull it off, and it immediately dries and flakes off.
Well, it's still dirty, but it's redder now.
Yeah. And then I'll bend like a water umbrella so I'm not getting rained on.
Killian will sit with you in the back. Hildy will be driving one of the draft horses. Nyla will be driving the other draft horse. And you all start to make your move. Does anybody want to talk about anything as you go?
I'll say to whoever's the first, or the person leading, like, we gotta do the salt thing. Remember what I said? We have to do the salt thing. I'd like probably like dig around in Ez's thing to try and find her big bag of salt.
She has it right beside a small stove with a little chicken hanging in a cage just above it.
Yeah, so I'll like grab it and give it to Hildy, I guess, since she's leading. Be like, okay, remember, put salt. I don't know how often she did it. Just, you know, I bet you can figure it out. Oh, okay. You can't multitask? Okay. Like,
wow, this shade.
I can do it.
Okay, yeah, just throw it. I don't know how much, but you can figure it out.
Okay. So I kind of like dump like half of it out, and then I just like chuck it over my...
You dump half of it out?
Yeah. Because I don't know how much.
Oh, man. Okay, wait. Okay, just kidding. I think she said take like a little bit and like sprinkle it every like minute or so.
Zhana,
Probably
there is now a mound of salt in the road behind you.
Okay.
Fine, right?
Can I try and like take some in my cloak at least? Like,
yep.
You know how
this bag is only... Oh, yeah. You can take some of this salt and put it in your cloak.
And put it... Yeah, or like put it back or something. I don't know.
But now there's a lovely small salt mound behind you. That could help. Who wants to roll the survival to lead?
See. I guess I can take the first one.
Yeah, maybe like multiple people can watch out too and make sure the road doesn't like go on.
As you kind of do this, Tarian and Killian, who are sitting nearby Kazan, you hear Tarian kind of... Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, so...
Hildy, you can hear Tarian and Killian trading jokes, and Tarian's like, oh man, that was a waste of salt, and Killian's like, yeah, but she was real salty about it. They're like snickering like a cup, like, it's bad puns.
Do I hear any of this?
Are you on the cart with Killian?
I should be.
You hear him trading puns.
I'm just ignoring them.
Yeah, I bet that would have assaulted her set. Shut up, man.
So...
Hey, what about this guy? This guy, and they're kind of like... as they're kind of like messing with Kazan.
So I kind of see them doing that. It's like, stop that! And then I slap his hand. It's not nice to pick on people.
Ah, she's a spicy one, isn't she?
I'm gonna pretend I'll let you please drive. Please drive.
Oh, blimey, don't get your panties in a knicker knot. It's a compliment. See, Tarian, I'm telling you. And they just go on to, like, talking. And your survival, you're like, oh my god. Hildy, you're like turning back and you're like, would you stop with the puns? And the minute you say that, the wagon kind of goes, kind of like, and the horse, and
Not again.
you have not only run your cart off the road, but you see the road kind of slithering underneath you, like it wasn't happy about that.
Oh, it didn't like me yelling.
Or maybe the horse running off the road.
Or maybe I gave too much salt.
Is there any way I can try to take the horse back on the road?
Give me a quick handle animal and then give me another survival.
I'm gonna do that. Please work.
This horse is rearing back, and it gives a deep, bellowy neigh, and it kind of rears up, and you get hooved in the shoulder, and you stumble back a bit, and the lantern almost falls out of your hand. But you catch it, and you hold it close. Oh, that was a close one.
Maybe I should take over driving and maybe I should guide the horse. Come now. Come on, it'll be fine. And I approach the horse and I kind of like try to lure it back onto the road.
All right.
Nope. This is a stubborn horse.
Zhana, you kind of like, oh, well, it's just a little stuck on its side here. Here, let me undo this side of the cart thing and just kind of lead it back, and then we'll rehook it up. And you get distracted with a loud in the woods somewhere far away, and you think, Chance? And you look away for just long enough for this horse to kind of wriggle its way out of your grasp. This horse is free and it's skittish.
Can you talk to it?
I don't have that spell prepared. Fuck. I'm gonna try to go after this horse and try to calm it down. Whoa there. Whoa. And I kind of like druid craft some plants. It's okay. And I try to feed it the plants just to try to lure it.
One last animal handling, or this is a lost cause.
Oh no.
Oh. Yes.
You
Good.
salvage the situation. The horse comes back.
It's okay.
Oh damn.
Hook him up.
And you continue on. This is taking a lot longer than you remember, but for Zhana, you swore you heard that lightning. You heard that thunder.
Okay, now let's try to find our way. Maybe we won't be too far.
Did all of us hear that, or was it just Zhana?
You guys can roll a perception check.
Okay.
Nyla, in your heart of hearts, you swore you heard something. But then again, this is Barovia.
Would I have any idea of what direction, even if it'd be like forward or behind us or anything like that?
Somewhere deep in the woods to the south.
Is that kind of in the direction that we're going?
Nope. You are going straight, and the noise was to your right. Far, far to your right.
Okay.
So, one last scene. Who gets the road?
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I was just wondering what the people in... I mean, I'm driving. I don't know if anyone's sitting up by me. I just was wondering what they were doing. I feel like I've barely even... Or I don't even hardly know these two.
Lavinia is sitting
They're
very
Nyla.
properly next to you, Nyla. And she's currently brushing her thorn dress with her hand. Strangely enough, her gnarled wood-like hands don't get marked or scarred, but it seems like she's doing some kind of self pat-down grooming. Sherry seems to be convincing Yogg of something. And Yogg seems to be listening very intently. Killian and Tarion, they're shooting the shit. Zhana, you're kind of sitting up front with Hildy. Kazan says
Hildy,
nothing.
I think Chance might have been nearby or somewhere. I heard lightning.
You did?
Yeah, but it seemed far.
Where?
And over in that direction. But maybe he's making his way to Barovia too, so maybe we can meet up with him.
I don't know if that could have been maybe a signal to us, or if he ran into trouble.
Well, let's just hope for the best then.
You see by her face that she's not feeling pretty hopeful. Like, she's been stressed out ever since he left. Like, a mixture of very worried and very pissed off.
Zhana looks extremely worried, and she feels like she's putting herself in a martyr position right now.
We should keep moving. I'm gonna try to roll survival.
Zhana, the
11?
more you think about it, the more you look for them, the more you realize.
No.
There are eyes staring at you in the woods. Great, big, yellow eyes staring back at you from the woods. And they watch you. Your little forest friends. But eventually you cross a bridge of running water. And there ahead of you, you see it. Barovia village. And unfortunately, Zhana, the path you took seemed to take you quite the roundabout way, and you get there in the cover of night. There are 2 horses between you, and the village has very few lights. It is currently starting to snow. Actually, no, it's currently starting to rain. It's not quite cold enough yet for snow, but that wind chill is starting to freeze you, and you see Lavinia is starting to chill up a bit. Sherry's starting to chill up a bit. Killian and Tarion, they're doing okay, but you suspect the girls weren't prepared for the winter like you all were.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. If they start looking cold, I do have like a couple extra, like I think I said I have like 3 blankets, so I'll maybe give one to especially Lavinia if she's outside with me.
Excellent.
And just be like, hey, would you just want this? We weren't prepared either. It sucked.
Much obligated. And Tarion isn't in earshot to correct her, but she shivers. You think she meant my appreciation or something to that degree. English seems to be your second language.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she'll just be like, sure, no problem. Can I ask you, are you a plant?
I'm a dryad. Yes. In a matter of speaking, it's kind of a touch of offensive. I understand where you might get the impression that I'm a plant, but it's like a bond, kind of like you're not a flesh, you're a human.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry.
I mean, half human. I'm sorry, I didn't see the ears.
Half elf? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
No, yeah. Okay, yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to be offensive. It's just like...
No. I'm
the
sorry.
dra-
I didn't mean to be offensive.
Oh my god.
You weren't. I don't care. You're fine.
Okay. Well, now what? Well, reckon the way I see it. And Killian kind of like stares off in the distance. We think he might be here. No sign of your friends, though.
Yeah, I thought I heard something earlier.
I can maybe send something out, actually.
What do you mean?
Well, I can conjure animals. And maybe I can send them as a little... Oh, no, I can't talk to them. Never mind.
Huh?
Stupid.
Oh. Okay.
Mm,
Okay. Well, he might not even be here, because remember, he was riding around wherever we were. I mean, he might have come back, but...
maybe. I don't think we should split up. The last time we saw him, he seemed pretty dangerous.
Well, we need to make sure that we're not on a road, I think is the biggest thing. So I'm like, especially telling the people that didn't see it. So all this other group, I'm like having my hands out and like intensely looking at each of them in the eye. Like, you cannot stay on the road because he will come and chop off your head. So, but it worked when we weren't on the road.
All due respect, and he points down, like, Tyrion, like, you guys have been standing on the road this entire time. You guys have been traveling by the road.
Well, okay, I'm talking about when we're trying to find him.
Let's all just stay together. Don't get too far from each other, okay?
We did talk about, though, potentially, I mean, I know we just said stay together, Zhana, and if you want to do this, fine, but we did say I can turn invisible if I need to go, like, look around and tell you guys what's up. We could try.
Oh, I can actually also turn into an animal and I can travel with you.
Ooh, like that one time when we were
Sherry
in Valky, that was fun.
cries out,
Oh, what?
What?
I'm begging your pardon, but look over there! And she gestures to something kind of moving through a light.
What is that?
I don't
Oh,
can we see what it is?
It's in the dark. It's in the dark. I don't like it.
It was so hard to make out. It was some kind of light source. You're not sure. Oh God, what else is there?
oh.
Let's get off the road. And she tries to, like, herd everyone off the road.
I want you to make, let's do a wisdom saving throw to will yourself off the road.
All of us?
Yep.
Oh.
Come
Hey.
on, guys. It's
Good
not that hard.
Hey, I'm given what Roll20 gives me.
Oh.
So let me tell you exactly what happens. Hildy and Lavinia are the only two that managed to stay off the road. This is not a matter of do it again until we make it. The road has trapped you. The rest of you.
Okay, just kidding. Let's stay on the road, I guess.
Right.
She glares down at the road.
Yogg is just going to turn to the group and say, well, let's get on with it.
Okay. So, people that always do cool adventure things, what do you normally do when there's creepy things? Going around.
Well, when things get bad, Killian usually uses his, and Killian's like, shh.
What,
Now's
Killian?
not the time. Listen, if we're going to go at this beastie, perhaps splitting up in groups might be the best thing. He has something on us that none of us have. That's mobility. We gotta kind of trick him, and if there's anything else, well, at least we'll have a partner. Call to the rest.
So, like, how much are you thinking splitting up?
Well, we got 2 over there.
Then
Okay.
who should go with who then?
Sherry kind of happily saunters on over to Yogg.
New best friends. So we're saying 2 pairs of 2 with everybody?
Well,
I
that's your
think
choice.
Well,
Um,
who else can make light? What about you two? Can any of you make light?
Yeah, what do you guys even do? What's your, like, things, you know?
And Tyrion looks at Nyla like, excuse me? You don't think we've been adventurers for this long to not? And Killian's like, I
What?
can.
Wait, I'm not even trying to be offensive. I'm just trying to ask you what you do.
You got away with words, miss.
I'm stressed. I'm sorry. Normally, I'm very charming. Okay, so what?
Right.
What do you guys do? I'm just trying to figure out what you do. Like, I have this weird sword, and I can hit things with it.
Lavinia's got, she's got a bit of a thorn wit. I'm a duelist. Tyrion over here is a bit of a shield and sword. Shari over there, she's a bit of a demolition expert. And what's about you? What do you do? Waving your sword about,
You know what? I used to be a waitress, so I don't really even know what I do.
Everybody is like, and they like look around. Like you're calling the shots here, and they're like, they're very unsure about this plan now, but alright.
She's
Tyrion, how about you guard the waitress?
Hey, I don't need anyone to guard me. I can do pretty good. But we can team up if you want.
Right. I'm sticking with Tyrion here, no offense. I don't quite trust you yet, and he gives you a wink.
Okay. That's fine, I guess. So, you and Tyrion are staying together. And Hildy and who?
Lavinia, they're the only ones not on the road.
Oh, yes, okay. And so that leaves... Oh, and Sherry and Yogg. So, me and Zhana. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We got this.
We got this.
Zhana and I team up all the time.
Yeah, we're like really good.
We are, yeah.
Alright, lead the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, what do we do? Wait, guys, have you guys ever been in Barovia Village before? Did you guys get dumped out here when you first came?
We did, but we saw very little of it because it wasn't very, grown well. And Lavinia gives like a thumbs up.
Okay. Yeah, okay. We kind of stayed here for a night, so we're not experts at it, but I do kind of remember a few places.
Well, stick it to what you know, girlie! Get on with it! I'm
What?
freezing out here!
Okay, fine.
yeah, we should keep moving, maybe.
Okay, fine. Okay, what direction are we all going? I'm just trying to make sure we're all on the same page.
Well, maybe we should start making our way. Well, wait, which way did that thing go? Did it go like somewhere over here?
Is that way? Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, so then maybe we should go over in this direction and kind of go like the opposite way.
Yeah, I know. No, you guys, okay. I'm like pointing to all the groups, like, you guys tell me where you go, and then we'll just go the other direction. Right? That's what we're doing? Hello? Wave your hand.
Yogg and Sherry are kind of like, All right, we'll go this way. And they try to leave the road a little bit, but they can't seem to get away. But she and Yogg kind of start making their way this way.
Okay.
Then should we go this way? Miss
Sure.
Nyla?
Well, okay, so we're going this way, guys.
You guys are
okay?
trapped by the road. The
Oh,
only
yeah.
ones who are not trapped by the road are Hildy and Lavinia.
We
Well, I
can't
can't
even
see the road.
Yeah, we can't see the road. It's all black.
Oh,
We
Yeah.
only see the spots of light, so I have no idea where the road would be leading us.
well,
Yeah.
let me make that a little clearer for you.
I'm not stupid, I swear.
There's the road. All right, so you guys start heading down the road.
Yeah.
Hildy, Lavinia, you have a beautiful opportunity here to avoid the road and circumvent the area. What do you do?
We stay away from the road and check the area.
Blink, blink.
I'm going to put you guys around over here. All right?
Okay.
Kind of peeking in. Tarian and Killian are following Zhana and Nyla to make sure everything is okay.
Oh, cool. So they're not splitting up too much with us.
No, they're going to stay beside you because they think it is a horrible idea to split up. And
Sounds good.
Told you it was a good idea to stay together.
so here's
so you
what
guys are staying.
happens.
Cool.
They're kind of staying spread out down the road.
Okay.
Do
However-
I see them on the road, like
You
like
do.
through the
Little-
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can this village is far from perfect. You can definitely see them, and you kind of give like a wave and a thumbs up. And Lavinia kind of uses her druidcraft to kind of signal to you guys. And her signal seems to be a small white flower on a thorny, tiny little stem.
Cute.
Okay.
However, you see something.
Oh God. I'm so stressed.
That was such a great reaction to change the obvious.
You travel down the road. Sparse lights make it difficult to see. As you draw closer into town, several crows flutter away, cawing their final warning. You creep further in, suddenly very aware of your surroundings, and you discover you're not alone. Not for a long shot. A man cries for sanctuary down the road. He works against the slime and mud to sprint the distance that his terrified eyes wish to take him. Lightning flashes in the sky, and the rain starts to pour. The shrill wheeze of a neighing horse sounds the thunder that pounds the ground. In pursuit of this man, you can hardly get the words out of your mouth to tell him to look behind before a beaten copper blade, stained and rusted, comes down like a guillotine. Off rolls the man's head. The steed rears back on its haunches, and a man in black sits atop a horse with a mane of ghostly green flame. Could it be? That's impossible! The rider has no head, and without further ado, I would like you all to roll initiative as the horseman charges towards you. Bear in mind, this is going to get a little...
Shut up, James!
Sorry.
Well,
Sorry.
damn, James. You see him. A man in black. All right. I need a shit ton of initiatives. First up in the initiative order, it's going to start floating this way. And it's going to wait. Next up is Tarion. He's going to prepare an attack. Same with Killian. Zhana, what are you gonna do?
As a free action, I say, does everyone need to see? And then I'll hold an action to cast a spell.
You hear a bunch of people like, I can barely see nothing. No, can't see anything
Got it.
here.
Then I'll use my action to cast daylight.
What is I'm actually going to give you 80 because it's not giving you dim light. And I don't know how to do that. So, here you go.
Woo!
Anybody in that light will be able to see a little bit more. All right, there's your action. Nyla, you're up next.
Okay, so we saw some guy get beheaded, right?
Oh yeah, he's gone.
Where was that?
Right
Can you
here.
ping it? Oh, so he's right here? Oh, I see him now. Oh, crap, he's right in front of me. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that before.
Terrifying.
Okay. So I have a question before I do an action. If he's riding down the road, and I can't necessarily leave the road, is there like any room I have to make it so that,
Here's
sorry,
the deal.
to make it
For your for the sake of the game mechanics getting into Barovia, you can now try to leave the road, but you need to spend an action to make a wisdom saving throw to get off the road and into one of the houses, and it's a gamble.
Can I use a bonus action as a rogue, or would that be my full action?
You can use bonus actions as a rogue. Hell yeah.
No, I mean like for the wisdom save.
No.
No. Okay, so that would be okay. Point, I guess, because Hildy and Lavinia are like right there. And just be like, okay, right there. And I will try and shoot with my bow, I guess.
All right.
I will also, with my bonus action, put Hexblade's Curse on it.
All right, cool.
Which means I can actually add a little more when I'm rolling. So I'll just kind of add it on top of whatever this is. So it would actually be a 13.
Miss.
Okay. Well, that's all I got.
It kind of through the blackened shadow of the rider. Next up is Hildy. Let's pick up the pace here.
Can I get about like here?
Yes, you can. You are
Maybe I
not
can
on the
squeeze
road.
through there. Okay, how far is he from me?
Cut that in half. This is like 20 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to cast command on him. Dang it. He saved it. It's fine.
All right. Is that the end of your turn? Any bonus actions?
Am I as close to the road as I can be without actually being on it?
Well, we can say for the most part, yes.
Okay, so that's all I'm doing.
Something in the distance wanders. All right, next up is Lavinia. She's going to run up and squeeze kind of between these houses, but like the spaces are a little hard to get through. So I guess, Hildy, you could technically be kind of here-ish, but like we'll count it as half spaces because it's a little weird, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lavinia's going to effectively try and cast Thorn Whip on this guy. Lavinia off to a great start. She pulls her hand up, and you hear tearing of this cloak from behind him. Next up is the horseman's turn. But first I need to check from... Oh, God. That's fantastic. All right. Next up is the horseman's turn. You hear this otherworldly laughter as he has something in his other hand. It isn't reins. It isn't the sword. He pulls off this pumpkin head from out of nowhere, this ghostly apparition that catches fire like a fireball, and he throws it down the line before taking off in another direction. It's got a bit of a radius here. It's got a 10-foot radius, and it's going to be centered on Tarion. which means everybody down that line. Let's see if this hits your... Oh, it doesn't, but I still need everybody to make a DC Constitution saving throw.
Con?
Yes, that is
Like
correct.
everybody?
Everybody in this line right here.
So not Hildy.
Not Hildy,
Hey,
not Lavinia,
twins.
not Sherry.
Hey, we have the same con modifier. And everything.
Hooray!
So, as far as this goes, Tarion successfully shields and deflects it. It bursts into a house. All of you take 9 points of fire damage as this house right here just up in flames. All right, and he is going to take off 5, 10, 15, 20 down a road this way. All right, it is Sherry Sherman's turn. She, believing herself of heart and soul, starts running into the darkness. Next up, I'm going to move a few of these guys. Tarion's up. He's going to run ahead 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Killian's turn. He goes, Tarion, where are you going? Damn it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he holds an action in the crossroads. Zhana, it's back to you.
Okay, so I'm gonna... well, I'm stunned, aren't I?
You are not... oh. Yeah, you
Yeah,
become
aren't me
stunned.
and her
You and
stunned?
her are stunned for 1 turn. You can
Okay,
manage out some words.
Don't get over.
That's it.
Nyla?
She's probably just like saying some angry things under her breath.
Hildy?
I honestly don't know what to do. Do I see the little guy, like, the little blue guy that's right in front of me? Like, would I see him?
Right here?
Yeah, that guy.
You see something glowing from within a house.
Okay, I'm gonna ready an action. As soon as I see an enemy close, I'm gonna do Sacred Flame on him.
What a coincidence. 5, 10, 15. You start seeing...
hi.
There was a familiar sight. You all recall a march. Many ghostly apparitions. Sometime in Barovia. Brother Donovich, I believe his name was, the church pastor, had told you about these ghosts that sort of march this never-ending path up to Castle Ravenloft. What you see is dressed in these ancient robes, this wizard hat, this wand is some kind of specter. Someone who isn't Barovian, with very clear bite marks in their neck, and they seem to haunt towards Nyla and Hildy, and it's going to attempt to use a horrifying visage. Every undead creature within 60 feet of the ghost that can see it must succeed on a DC Wisdom saving throw or be frightened for 1 minute.
Does my Sacred Flame take action before or after that?
Absolutely, absolutely. Sacred Flame, this son.
Yeah, I Sacred Flame that guy, so he has to do a Dexterity saving throw. He misses.
All right, he takes full
Actually,
damage.
He failed. Boom.
Nice.
Very nice. I need wisdom saving throws from Lavinia, Killian, Zhana, Hildy, and Yogg.
Oh, Yogg isn't in the turn order, by the way.
Because I forgot to roll him.
Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to use him or not. But just letting you know.
It's a little difficult. Gosh, he has so many cool widgets on his, like, character sheet. I don't know what to do. There you go. Let's see, Killian. Oh my god, he's horrified. Let's see. Yogg, how you doing? With Yogg and Killian, you are terrified of this entity, and it is just bad times all around. All right, Hildy, you got anything else?
No, that was my action.
All right, next up is Lavinia. She's going to step out into the road and shout to Killian, Killian! Killian, you need to wake up. Snap out of this. And she's trying to fix him upright. She casts a spell on him. Next up is the horseman. You hear... and you hear a scream in the distance.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh
Sherry.
no. You hear a...
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh god.
Well, that was unexpected. All right.
Oh no.
These guys are just kind of meandering through. Killian's kind of loose in the middle of the road, but Killian is currently horrified, and for some reason it just doesn't care anymore. Tarian's up next. Self-righteous man still running straight of the way through. Jogging down the road, he can't find anything. All right, next up is Killian. He's feeling a little... Much obliged, Lavinia. We need to get off the road. And he's going to try to roll a wisdom saving throw to jump off the road. Blimey! And the road traps him back on, and he's... Damn it, no. And he's going to start running. And Lavinia's like, Killian, you need to use it! I'm not going to use it! You don't understand! Yogg, the horseman is right in front of you. And thank God for him. Right in front of his axe, too. He's going to go 1, 2... and rage. Both hit. Alright, that's 8 slashing, 2 rage. Wow, those are the same effing numbers.
Those are 10 slashing for each of them, so 20 damage total.
Yeah, 20 damage total. However, it looks like his hits aren't hitting as hard as he thinks they are. For his movement, he's gonna kind of like circle around the horseman just a bit and draw his eye. Zhana, it's your turn.
So I'm going to, no longer stunned, I'm going to turn around, looking where the scream, and then I see the horseman. I'm going to cast Moonbeam at a 3rd level.
Moonbeam at a 3rd level, excellent.
Yeah. Centered right on him. I need him to make a Constitution saving throw for me. He succeeds. However, he takes half damage, so out of half of 27. At the start of his turn, he needs to make Constitution saving throws when he starts there. And then as a bonus action and my movement, I'm going to start moving towards him. So I have 35 feet as a wood elf. So I think I can get just right up next to him. Bonus action, turn into... Yeah, I'm gonna ring the bell, and I'm gonna turn into a giant constrictor snake.
All right. You turn into a giant constrictor snake.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to move him for a second because I need to make you bigger, sweetie. That might be a little bit too big, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
All right.
Yay!
There you go. You get a big pretty ball. Big pretty pearly ball. Have fun with your ball, you silly snake, you. Yeah, next up is Nyla.
Okay, I can see him enough to shoot him?
Absolutely.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So as I'm like pulling back my bow, hearing this shouted conversation in the back between Killian and Lavinia, I'll just be like, I don't really care. No one's going to judge you whatever you do. This is just really bad.
Oh my god!
Because she was talking about using it or whatever. I don't know what she's talking about. But figured it will help. And then I will shoot it.
All right, absolutely.
And really, that's a
hit.
15. And it's magical.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah, and I get an extra attack. That's really a 17, because the Dark Blade's
Hits.
curse.
So, Nyla, you hit him in 2 very vital spots. Hildy, what are you going to do?
How far is the headless horseman from me?
Let me see. Let me measure this. You guys can measure this too. Just kind of cut it in half. This is 60 feet. But you're obscured by buildings.
It's fine. He's too far anyway he's too far for what I wanted to do.
Okay.
So it's just gonna be, again, Sacred Flame on the ghost. So, dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, if you are so nicely. The ghost, how did the ghost do? The ghost did pretty good.
Well, fuck the ghost.
What? Yes. You fuck the ghost on your own time. The ghost, in the meantime, is going to turn to you and get really upset because you said a bad word. And it's going to do withering touch on you.
Oh no. Ah, dang it, it touches.
Ow.
Ow!
Hildy,
Ouch,
Hildy,
ouch.
you feel your spirit wilt just a little bit from the withering touch.
Oh, it's necrotic damage, guys. Oh my god.
Aren't you resistant to necrotic?
No, I'm not.
Oh no!
Hildy, as a reminder, you do have your blue aura.
I'm sorry?
You do have your blue aura. Your candle burns brightly inside of you, or inside of the lantern you hold.
Yeah, that's for guidance. It's guidance, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And the ghost is just going to kind of pass on by. Feel free for attacks of opportunity, guys.
Me! If I can.
I mean, you have a melee weapon, right?
Yes.
Go for it. It looks like it has its eye on someone else. Alright, 15 hits. Hildy, you got a melee weapon?
I do, yeah. But I want to save my reaction in case there's a natural 20 in there.
Makes sense.
Alright. So, next up is Lavinia. Lavinia is going to be like, something's wrong, I'm going to go find Tyrion! And she's going to run off into the darkness, and you see the tentacles of her dress kind of come out, and she kind of crab octopuses around at double time the speed. The headless horseman is next, and let me tell you, he is not happy about that moonbeam. Would you like
At
to
the
roll
start of
again?
this turn, please roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Fail.
That's a failure, so he takes full damage.
Yes.
That's not a good roll, but I'll take it.
At least it's not halved.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, the horseman goes riding by. The first strike the horseman does is Zhana, Yogg, ride, Nyla, ride. And he is going to ride off into the distance.
I will take that attack of opportunity from him. If I could.
Can I as well? Yeah.
Absolutely. However...
Oh no, I can't. I can't because I just did mine with the ghosty.
Absolutely.
Oh, it says an 11.
No.
Dang it.
Yogg is going to take his attack of opportunity. 12 misses. And
Can I try to take it?
Oh, absolutely.
Sorry.
But 2 seconds. Let me roll these attacks from the horseman, and then Hildy, you have your spotlight. The first blade strike goes to Zhana. Oh my god. Hit. Second, Yogg.
It's a
Vital
natural one.
miss. Yogg's hat just kind of whoops off his head as he ducks and misses, and Nyla... Oh my fucking god.
Screw my attack of opportunity. It's Sentinel at death's door. Fuck that shit.
Yeah. Good call on saving that reaction.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh my god. What a clutch move. Well said. It's not a critical hit, but it will still hit you. Zhana, you're going to take 22 points of slashing. Nyla, you are going to take 18 points of slashing.
Oh yeah, 18. I can't math. Okay.
And it's going to ride off. Hildy, it was incredible. You saw almost a premonition like your candle calling to you. That was the moment Nyla would have died. Next up is the ghost's turn.
I have shivers all over my body right now.
That is the end of its turn. Second up, next ghost. It's going to find Yogg, a fellow barbarian to another barbarian, and it too will grace your skin, Yogg, with a withering touch, which hits and deals a the hissing sound of this necrotic as Yogg is like, and you can see his skin start to wither with this terrifying effect. Oh shit. Okay, so next up, let me find the other one. Oh yeah, this one. It starts passing by, and it seems to be wandering from house to house. This one looks like a bard of some kind. He's stringing a tune on a lute with no strings, plucked and destroyed, and he too has his neck ripped out. Next up is Tarion. Tarion, you are nowhere to be found. You come to a crossroads. Killian. He kind of saunters back as, you know, something comes towards him. He's like, "Back, you devil!" And he is going to shink Hildy. You see him pull out 2 crimson red rapiers. And in a flurry, in a dervish kind of whirlwind of strikes, he 1, 2, 3 at this ghost, all of which hit.
Ooh.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Damn, Killian. And you hear like 25 points, and you kind of see Killian starting to get his strength back and his muster back. And he's like, "We need to coordinate now. We're too spread thin." It's Yogg's turn. Anyways, Yogg is doing his best to fight this ghost. But will he make it? He is actually going to put out the little, the blood spear. And I'm going to use the stats of the javelin. And he's going to make 2 attacks. Both hit. And they deal an extra d4 plus his rage. So let me see what happens here. Oh,
It's also a magical weapon, too.
That's fantastic, and it is a magical weapon. Yogg is starting to catch on. He's getting clever, guys. He's going to deal 22 points of damage.
Ooh, boy.
All right, next up is Zhana.
So I'm going to bonus action move my moonbeam onto the spirit that's attacking Yogg. And
Absolutely.
then I will, before it moves over, I will bite out at it.
Zhana, you move your moonbeam onto this ghost, and it...
Oh, then I don't bite it then.
You're good.
Then I will take my dash action and move 60 feet. The snake just moving across downtown.
Make him away
Well, not even my
downtown,
dash action. I
going
probably just
fast.
sit there, and then I see a ghost right there.
Yep, inside of a house.
I bite the ghost.
You reach in through the fucking house. Like, just roll me a quick strength check as you launch your snake-ass head through a window.
Well, that's a +4 because I'm a giant constrictor. Yeah, I do it.
Zhana, you just go into this house. Like, Nyla, you see this big old snake and you're like, oh, it's Zhana. And then she just turns and launches into a house. It's pretty goddamn random. Roll
Here's
for
my
that.
attack.
Yeah, you know what? Hit. Damage, girl.
This is 2d6 +4. Hold on, I'm putting this in. 2d6 plus... Oh, that's not a d4. +4. And then he takes 10 piercing damage. It is not reduced because my attacks do overcomes damage resistance because I have.
Is any of this poison?
That's a good question. No, it is piercing.
All
But
right.
my attacks are considered because I have primal strike
Okay, just checking. All
to
right.
overcome.
Yes,
Six.
yes. We
Here we
got
go.
it. We got it. You're
Here we go.
powerful.
Here we go. I am. Hiss. That ends my turn.
Calm your balls, lady. All right. Nyla, what are you gonna do?
Okay, I want to get off the freaking road, please.
Girl, roll that
Oh,
wisdom.
Okay. Oh, hold on a second. You go to bed? Okay. Love you. Sorry, my husband's going to bed.
Bye, Mark.
They're all saying bye to you. Love you. Okay. I was trying to signal him, like, I almost got my head chopped off, but it's hard to, like, signal that wordlessly. Okay, so roll wisdom save.
Nyla, you meet the DC.
Oh, yay. Oh, yay. So, you said I could get in a house?
You can get off the road and into a house, but as soon as you step out of that house again, you're back on the road, but you could probably make your way through the house. These are very simple houses with very poor locks, and you could probably get out the back, no problem.
Okay, sounds good.
Would you like to use your movement?
Yeah. Can I try and get out of the house?
Absolutely.
Maybe meet up with Hildy a little bit?
Absolutely. For the all intents and purposes, Hildy, pretend Nyla ran up beside you. We're gonna call it 15 feet of movement.
Perfect.
Can I have a free action to hug her?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It is your turn next. Free action to hug.
I'll hug you back. Yay, hug back.
Free action to just hug her really, really tight, and as
I think only Hildy understands that.
You're getting a very random hug from Hildy right now.
Yeah. Oh, hey, okay.
Through the hug, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Oh. All
That's
right,
friendship
roll your
right
health,
there.
girl.
You got hit pretty bad, so I'm gonna make it a second level.
Yes, thank you.
Ugh, god damn it. So 13.
All right.
13.
Take
Good
a
enough
health.
for me, thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way back. Come on. Here, and that's it. That's my action. And my movement.
I see you. And the ghost is going to come towards you. Let me live. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
The ghost reaches out for you, and Hildy, you feel your soul fighting to keep in your body as this ghost is trying to permeate your skin and take your vessel from you. And you fight this thing, and the fire inside the candle burns brightly, and this blue light literally blasts this thing outside your radius, and it retreats into the darkness. Next up
that's
is
right.
Lavinia. You hear Tyrion! Somewhere far, far, far down in Barovia village, and you hear the sound of riding down in the darkness. Oh my god, here we go. 1, 2, 3! Oh no. And you just hear the sound like thunder, shink, 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 like a guillotine falling somewhere in the distance. Ooh! Oh my god. All right, let me see.
Scary.
He's going to ride on by. You get the feeling that he's somewhere over here. And next up is the ghost over here. The bard is going to step out. See the giant snake. It mutters something to you, something you can't quite understand, Zhana.
I can read its lips.
Using your snake eyes, you read something along the lines of, I used to have a trouser snake. And it cracks a smile at you. And it just kind of, with its sunken hollow eyes and torn out neck, it starts to go into you. I need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hold on, let me just check my snake stats. Nope, that's the same roll. That's a 0.
Zhana, I now have control of your character until further notice.
I love you.
I love you too, sweetie. Please understand that.
I do. I'm stressed. Moving on.
So am I. You hear Tyrion shout out, Lavinia! Like, in the distance. You have no idea what's going on. Killian, like, runs out into the middle of the road. His friends are in trouble, and he looks around both ways, and he calls out to whomever, he calls out to the giant serpent.
I have a question.
Yeah?
Sorry. Is that a charm? Actually.
No, honey.
Damn it.
No, it's not.
Sorry, I tried to later. Continue.
Sit yo ass back down. The judge is talking. Killian's like, you watch over the situation. I'm going to go find the others. And he's going to...
No, stupid! Stay here! You
What?
have to stay here.
Don't you hear them?
You are going to die.
I can't just leave them there. And with deep care for his friends, he's going to heck with this. And he's going to call upon one of his innate abilities and burst through. And he's going to start making his way through these back alleys. All right, Yogg is up next. He kind of approaches the serpent, and he's like, excuse me, pardon me, I need to get through.
Oh no!
So, I do still have my reaction.
Zhana, do you have the capability of swallowing things whole?
No, but I can constrict him.
I would like you to do that right now, please.
Yeah. So it's a d20 plus 6. So does a 16 hit?
It does hit his armor class, and Yogg's like, what's this?
It's a 2d8. So he takes 16 points.
Oh shit.
But it's reduced because he's raging. So he takes 8.
He only takes 8. But when he said, excuse me, pardon me, it was probably angry, so. Zhana, here's what you're gonna do. This strange voice Yogg hears come from your mouth, and he goes, I feel like my old self again. We're gonna have so much fun.
Uh-oh.
Let's find my friends. And you are going to drag him back towards the moonbeam, and Yogg is going to need to roll another constitution. And he succeeds. All right, roll me that damage.
Oh, that's hold on, that's 3d10, I think.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It's 18 radiant. That is not reduced.
Oh my god. Okay, damn. Da da da. Oh no. Okay. Yogg is not looking good. Nyla, it's your turn.
Nyla was possessed by a ghost at, like, the very beginning. Would I remember if there's any way to get rid of, possession like that if I potentially saw that happen?
Well, here's the thing. You can't see possession. Possession happens from within. And you trust Zhana, don't you?
Well, not to see her dragging him through, so I'm not sure about that. I feel like I would definitely sense something
Weren't
was
your
wrong
eyes on
if not
Hildy?
possession.
Weren't your eyes on Hildy?
Oh, I don't know. I guess it just depends on what you want me to see, I guess.
I mean,
then,
did we
Give me
hear
a
it?
perception.
Good job, Nyla.
Nyla, I'll say you can hear a strange voice coming from outside. And something's not quite right with this picture. Hildy, you can roll as well. Your turn's coming up next. You both hear something's wrong. You both are welcome to go outside and see what's wrong exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would use some of my movement to look outside, but not out in the road.
You see,
Yeah, I don't want to go in the road.
Zhana constricting Yogg, and nearby the moonlight, she seems to be talking to him. That's weird. Snakes don't talk.
Oh, yeah, Zhana can't talk in that form. Oh, okay.
My knots have paid off.
Okay, so I'll use my bonus action to, like, dash around here then.
Absolutely, yeah. And you see the snake form of Zhana.
And can I just use, like, a quick action to be like, Yogg, what's wrong? What's going on?
Yogg in his rage is like, get this thing off me!
Oh my gosh, okay.
Hildy, you also hear that, which it is now your turn.
Okay,
Well, that was my bonus action to,
Oh, to dash! Oh, excuse me,
Yeah.
I thought that...
Yeah.
Please continue.
You're
My
okay.
bad.
Yeah, you're okay. So can I make, like, I won't do multiple shots, but I do want to make a shot at Zhana, because if something's wrong, like, there's been weird things around.
Go for it, girl. Just shoot that dang arrow.
Yeah. I don't know if it hits her.
All right, Zhana.
You hit.
Hooray! Be like, Zhana, stop him! Snap out of it! Sorry!
So minus 11.
Mm-hmm.
Hildy, you're on deck.
Do I
I will.
do I have to make a charisma check to try to maintain?
No, you cannot, girl.
Sorry. Okay, bye.
Sorry, Zhana. But it's okay. There's a plan. Hopefully. Nyla, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, girl. Hildy, you're up.
Okay, I obviously don't seem to quite understand what's going on, so I'm just gonna dash after Nyla here. Well, is that on the road? Because I don't want to be on the road.
You're for all intents and purposes, you're not on the road, but if you get too close, you can accidentally fall onto the road.
Okay, I'm not. I don't want to get on the road, and I just want to cast. You said that Yogg looked rough.
Yeah.
8 healing for. Yogg.
Excellent. Very nice. Very nice. Yogg's looking better already, but he's looking pissed. Anything else?
No, that was action and bonus action and movement.
Guys, there's something following you. There's something nearby.
Uh-oh.
Meanwhile, Lavinia, she is... she's handling it okay. No, she's not looking good at all. You see in the corner of Zhana's light, you hear the loud... and you hear, like, the sound of something... And Yogg just faintly turns around enough to see a hand reach in the hollow socket of the neck and pull this large, overly large spine out and he's like coming at you guys hard and fast. Sherry starts coming out. What's going on here? Oh no, my friend. And Sherry's going to, in her little mixing bowl, fling out her spoon, and in the air come out these strange, almost mud-like balls and solidify into these dark chocolate truffles, and it's so strange, but they look delicious. Sherry Bond, oh no, but she misses horrendously and hits her friend, Zhana. You need to take 7 points of fire damage.
Who is she attacking?
She was going for Yogg, but she missed horribly. You're pretty big.
Oh, so okay. Okay.
I see what's happening.
All right, Tarion is going to use up one of his spells and bring Lavinia back too. Killian's going to come through. They're going to talk about the situation. They're going to formulate a plan. Yogg is up next.
At the
He's...
start of the turn,
Oh no.
please make a Constitution saving throw.
He needs to get the fuck out of Dodge.
That's a failure.
Oh wait, no. That was a check. This one.
There we go.
Success. So he takes half damage.
Okay.
So he takes 20 reduced to 10 radiant. Yeah.
Zhana, it's your turn. You found your friend.
No, it's his turn, because that was the start of his turn.
Well, then in that case, he's gonna hack you to pieces. 22 points of...
I am no longer a snake.
Something strange happens. Zhana, as you kind of morph out of your form and the snake dies, the spirit leaves you, and you revert back to a druid.
Oh, thank God.
That's 38 HP, I think I'm at right now. Yeah. And then the excess goes over to me. Cool.
Alright, and it's back. Why am I outside? And now it needs to roll a constitution because now it's in the goddamn moonbeam!
What up?
First, I actually have to make 2 concentration checks for it because Yog attacked me.
Alright, go for it.
But I have advantage because I'm a warcaster. Moonbeam dropped.
Oh no. It's looking for its friend. Zhana.
Ow!
Zhana, are you normal?
That jerk possessed me! And I'm so mad. Let's see. Does Yog look really rough on rough?
He's at 13 HP out of 59,
Yeah.
approximately.
So I'm going to Yog. I'm no longer controlled, and I cast Cure Wounds at a 3rd level on him.
Right, roll. Zhana, Yog, you also hear the thunderous sound of footsteps right behind you.
Oh no.
And then I'm gonna. Oh, I can't use my action to get off, right?
You can use your movement to run.
I can. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's fine.
move. Cool. Hold on. I was there, so I can probably get to here. Yeah.
All right.
Right there.
All right, Zhana, you start running down the road. You don't know what this means. Nyla, your friend is standing in the road and the horseman's coming right for him. Zana's running.
Okay. Is there any way I could try and pull him off the road?
Absolutely.
Okay, I want to try that. I might have to go in through this house and like burst through the door.
I'm gonna let you kind
Cool.
of skirt around the house, just kind of
Sure.
bust through the walls Kool-Aid Man style and like get to Yog.
Okay, what do you want me to
The
roll?
map is not meant for battles.
Yeah, what do you want me to roll?
I want you to roll a strength check. Yog is not
great.
going to resist, so the DC is lowered.
Okay. Here's a question. Can Hildy help me? Because we've kind of been together.
Gosh, Hildy, is that your turn next? Good lord, would you like to help Nyla?
Why? Yes, I would.
Do you
Golly!
have higher? Okay. So advantage, I guess. Okay. here we go.
Absolutely.
Well,
Heave.
aw. Well,
Hope.
I should have pulled. I'm stronger.
Should have.
Well,
Since it did.
I can do it again.
you can do something as a bonus
Oh.
action.
I'll help her.
She used her action to help you, but there
Okay.
is a bonus action left. If you can think of something creative enough, and I do reward creativeness, what can you as a rogue do
Well,
to possibly save this situation?
I have this thing for my inquisitive rogue that is called Eye for Detail, and I can, as a bonus action, I can roll either a perception or an investigation check to kind of look for things. So maybe I could roll to see if I could find like a place Yog could stand so that it was a little more sheltered in the road from
Yes, actually,
the guy.
that would work.
Okay, sounds good. So I'll roll perception. Yeah, 23.
You blink and your eyes turn into Zhana, and you see things.
You see everything.
Yes, there is a place. You kind of like pull him together. He can't quite come off the road. He's a big guy. He's struggling. But you get him far enough that the horseman will have a disadvantage when he attacks Yog.
Perfect.
However, you have a little friend behind you. And it's going to go up to you, Nyla.
No.
I'm wincing.
and it's going to reach out with a hand. This one looks like a sorceress. A sorceress who had her rib cage opened like a book. And she reaches out. I feel so empty. And she reaches for you with a withering touch.
Okay.
Nyla, I do
miss.
not think a 7 hits you.
No.
For flavor, you kind of like, and you duck, and she kind of grabs
sure.
just above your head and like looks at her hands like, why is there nothing there? Next up is Lavinia's turn, but we're gonna skip over her because she, Tarion, and Killian are in a deep conversation right now. The horseman rides. Right. It's going to ride this way, this way, this way, and up. And it's going to make a roundabout as it charges through. Yogg, it's going to take this with a disadvantage.
Thank God.
Well,
That
thank
was
God.
not the fucking blade. Good lord, I have never seen someone roll so many goddamn 20s. Especially with a weapon like this. Oh my god! So he is now at 26, and that looks correct. Sherry, he rides by the horseman, missing her almost entirely, but you can hear the gallop heading down the road, roughly towards where Killian, Tarion, and Lavinia are. Next up is this ghost friend.
Ghost friend.
It's going to actually shy away and go somewhere else. Tarion moves, Killian moves, Lavinia starts moving. Next up is Yogg's turn. And he's starting to not feel so good. Look, we need a plan. What are we going to do? He says in a very rage-inducing way.
I mean, we can hide in the buildings and just keep shooting at him every time he runs by. That's about my only plan.
Right, and he's going to try to make a wisdom saving throw. It is not happening, so he's just going to charge in this way. Zhana, it's your turn.
I will try to make a wisdom saving throw to get off the road. I do it.
You are off the road, and you are outside, or you are inside this village block.
Bonus action. Turn into... I'm gonna go with snake form again.
All right, baby.
Sorry.
Snake form number 2.
Ding ding.
Nyla, you're up.
Okay, so this ghost is still here, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll hit it. While I'm hitting it, I'll even say to everyone, is there anything way we could, like, make him stop? Like, do you guys have any fancy spells? First attack. Do I get sneak attack with Hildy there?
You get it because I'm there.
Oh, and you. Okay.
You slash once, you slash twice, and this woman...
Awesome. I mean, if Yogg's running around, I would probably want to at least keep track of him. So can I go out of the house and then just kind of at least go, like, right here?
You see him charging into the crossroads.
Yeah. I'll be like, wait. That's all.
He's going to make a stand.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there with, Oh, where'd the ghost go?
The ghost is gone. I killed it.
Oh, Jesus. I was gonna do something to the ghost. I don't know what to do now.
So prepared. Sorry.
I was so prepared for the ghost. Dang it. I'm gonna go with Nyla. I'm gonna ready a spell if, so this is something like an enemy comes by us.
All right, you got it. Next up is Lavinia. You hear, hey, over here! And the horseman. All right, now! And the two men jump him and they try to wrestle him off the horse. 1 strength. Oh. 2 strength. Tarion, you might win this! Yes! All right. And Sherry's gonna... Now where's everybody? I'm gonna kind of wander this way. All right, next up, a ghost finds Yogg. And it's going to reach out with a withering touch. Now would be the time to cast that held action.
Okay, ghost, sacred flame. So, dexterity saving throw.
13 fails.
Misses.
Perfect.
Why do we keep saying misses? Failed.
I
don't
got you,
miss.
girl.
8 radiant.
All right. So, 8 radiant damage. The ghosts. But it still yearns for life. And Yogg, you're going to take half that, so take 8 points of damage. And Yogg is not looking happy. Tarion is wildly swinging over there. You hear Killian like, "We need the rest of you over here!" And Yogg is going to just come down on this son of a bitch. I don't have time for you. 1, 2. Hits and also hit, actually. Let me see. 1d6 plus 4. Good rolls, good rolls. So yeah, the ghost just took a massive hit. Zhana, it's your turn. Oh, and he's going to risk an attack of opportunity. He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and run up this way. Zhana, it's your turn.
Cool. So I'm going to take my movement. Yeah, I'll go there. I'll take a dash action and go there. As my bonus action, I will spend. No, I won't. Never mind. That ends my turn.
All right. Next up, Nyla.
Okay, so I did the little measuring thing because now I know how to do that. And
Cut that number in half.
so you said cut it in half. Okay, so I can go 90 if I do all my dash and my action and my bonus action, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. Sorry, let me just make sure I got this right.
So 30
that
feet will
is
take you about here.
30.
60 feet will take you about here. 90 feet will take you about over here.
Okay, perfect. And I don't think I can see that guy right now, right?
Not yet, but you're very close.
Okay, so I'll just yell like we're coming, we're coming.
All right, Hildy.
And
I'm just gonna dash towards where Killian said that he needed people.
All right, go for it, girl.
Yeah,
Which
I'm
way are
gonna-
you going?
Upward. So around here.
Yeah, you'll probably get to about here.
Here. Okay.
All right. She's gonna come over here, and there's a huge struggle with the horseman, and the horseman is completely surrounded. They managed to wrestle one of his weapons away, but it wasn't the one they wanted. And the other hand pulls out the other copper, blood-stained, rusted blade, and 3 strikes come down on all 3 around him. 1, 2, 3.
Sick, man.
Oh my god.
Oh, God. How are you still alive, you lucky son of a bitch? Oh my god, she's barely breathing. Okay. Next up is this other one. She's going to kind of wander on this way. It's so weird, Zhana. You're just watching Sherry kind of wander around aimlessly. Next up is this ghost. It's not letting you go. Everybody else is leaving, and it doesn't want you to leave. It extends. It's the wizard who gestures a bent and backwards hand towards you, like it were casting a spell in its old way. And it's going to cast Withering Touch. It does not hit
Does
you.
not hit me. Cool. Cool.
And it's going to pass through you.
I will take my attack of opportunity.
It's not leaving your threatened space, honey.
Oh, dang it.
It's
I got
flavor.
excited.
All right, next up is him. He's fighting. So is Killian. They're making the best of their work. Yogg is up. He's going to close the gap, join the fray. Zhana, it's your turn.
So I'm going to Yeah, I'm gonna provoke of attack of opportunity. I'm gonna take the dash action and kind of like snake train by.
Go for it.
I kind of like go around Hildy.
All right, Nyla.
Okay. So, I'm assuming I would get there this time.
Oh yeah, you see the bone spine on the floor. The Doulahan is reared up on. In the other hand is the blade, and it's coming down on everybody hard, and they're all breathing heavy. But it looks like
Okay.
Lavinia's vines have wrapped around half of his torso, and they're trying to force him off the horse.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. I'm not very strong, so I think my best bet would be to just shoot my hacked weapon at it, especially with the hex blade thing. So, or the hex blade's curse is still on him. So first attack.
All right.
Roll for that. 18. Okay. Second attack. And sneak attack.
All right,
Oh, hold on. Sorry. I'm trying to push it and it's not working.
Hildy,
There you
you're
go.
on deck.
And this, and
Yeah,
then
okay.
this.
Perfect. All right. So, which of those am I applying? All of them. Okay.
All of them.
So, 16, 22, 32. 32 points of damage. However, he is going to make a ride check. It's effectively a dexterity saving throw. No.
Ooh.
He was not able to divert any of the damage away. He takes all of it. You got some solid hits in. Hildy, you're up.
I will dash to get right beside Nyla. So here,
Yep.
there you go.
Are the others pretty bad right now?
Oh god. She is barely breathing. You see half of her vines are hacked off of her. And there is a clean gut. Her arm should not be attached to her body because her clavicle is completely cut.
Oh,
Alright, what's the 411, Hildy?
Just all about bonus action?
bonus action, healing word on yeah, I forgot her name.
Lavinia.
Lavinia.
Roll that.
It's not gonna be much, but 5 healing.
Thank you. And it's her turn. She's going to do a thorn whip. She's going to roll for her damage. Shockingly, it does far less than she thinks it does. Next up is the horseman. He successfully falls off his horse, but he lands on his feet. And in front of him is the druid. And Tyrion calls his final scream as he raises the blade up high. Down once, down twice, down a third time. And Lavinia is bisected. And the Tyrion is like, no! Like, screaming. The horse, like, cries up and rears back and it starts attacking on its own. It goes for Killian, which hits Killian. And this is a D8 plus 4. 10 points to Killian. As he gets bucked with these 2 iron hooves, and you hear a as it, like, literally kicks him 10 feet back. And he just goes, he disappears in an alley off out of your distance. Alright, next up is Tyrion, who is beyond distraught by what has happened to his friend. And he takes 2 great swings of his greatsword, fueled by the anger and he comes down on the horseman, and he comes down on the horseman, but it's not doing as much as he thought. Something's wrong. Next up is Killian, who gets his footing. He's not going out without a fight. He comes up to the horse, and he's trying to take this horse down. He will not let this man remount his horse. Killian takes some deft swings, and with the final one, stabs a shrill blade into the horse's chest, and the horse disappears into ectoplasmic shadows. Yogg is gonna come up to the horseman, come down with his axe twice, like, oh, hell no. However, the horseman is going to do something interesting. He's going to make Yogg roll at a disadvantage for one of his rolls. And misses. He and the horseman are now locked in arms with this javelin, this blood spear of Yesterhill, and this great and powerful stained rusted blade. Zhana, you're up next.
Cool. So I'm gonna take my movement. So right there to there, and then I will get to there.
You can
my
see
dash.
him. I need you to roll as you leave the road. Actually, no, he's off the horse. You don't need to roll. Oh, well, spoiler.
Woo!
Killian's right there behind
we killed the
you.
horse. So.
Cool.
He's breathing heavily. Nyla, you're up.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep trying to get this guy as much as I can.
Yeah!
Ooh, natural 20. Hell
Get it,
yeah.
girl.
I'll do this one first then. So.
Ooh.
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 Oh my god. Okay.
Holy shit. Next attack. Miss.
And then that's since he's hex, that's actually a 16.
He's
wait.
going to spend one of his legendary actions to also parry you as well.
Sure.
You
Okay,
roll with a
then I'm done.
disadvantage, so that 9 is going to miss, but damn, girl. Damn.
Nyla, aren't you rolling your D8 for necrotic damage?
No, that is
no.
the hex spell, not the hex
Okay.
blade's curse.
Okay, gotcha.
Sometimes I do both of them at the same time, but I haven't this time.
Hildy, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get real close and personal here and cast. Do I try to cast inflict wounds?
That's you, girl.
Do what you feel like your heart is telling you.
Oh my god! If this doesn't work, I'm gonna not do it for the rest of my life.
Ever again?
Ever again. Where is it?
This is it.
Inflict wounds.
This
There
is a
you
defining
are.
moment. I
Please.
don't know.
It really is.
I don't know how I feel about this. Oh god.
It literally has been every time.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, it worked!
For once!
I didn't think I'd see the day.
3rd level.
What up?
Holy shit! Hildy, how do you want to do this?
Oh my god. Oh my god. With one hand braced on his shoulder, I want to like push him down a little, and with my I bring up a fist that's like covered in that like necrotic power, and just shove it down his neck where his head should be.
And Hildy, your hand reaches something and you pull it out, and you see it is one last pumpkin head. I need everyone to roll a dexterity.
Oh my god. I just killed all of you.
Sorry.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Ew. It's gonna be fun. Thank God I have my meat shield active.
True.
So that's using the dexterity of a snake. That's a +2. The slippier snake. I am.
Killian, holy shit!
I protect it with my snake-like body.
Oh, you protect him, do you?
I guess.
Oh.
I don't know. He's the one that's closest to me.
It's not like I think he's hot or anything.
God.
All right.
God.
Nyla, you meet the DC. Hildy, you succeed. Tarian fails, and Killian mega succeeds. Zhana, you succeed.
Woo.
This works like the effect Fireball.
Oh.
27 points of damage.
Ouch.
I have that.
So it's half for those who succeed?
Half for those
Yeah.
the half for those who
Half.
succeed.
So half of
14
that.
points of damage. Oh my god.
He has advantage because danger sense, I think.
Either way, he passed.
Woo.
Perfect.
But he goes down.
No.
Who does?
Yogg.
Doc. He's unconscious.
Oh, okay.
He gets burnt to cinders. The battle subsides, but something strange happens. The horseman does not fall entirely. Give me just a second to change the music, and nobody panic this time. So. What is going on? What is this? What? What is going on?
This is beautiful. I was like, oh, that's a cool laugh. Wait.
Wait, this is not.
Ooh, he's a spicy horseman.
Are we in the beach?
Everyone's
Okay.
dancing. Why do we suddenly have mojitos?
Oh my fucking.
Okay.
Honestly,
we
that
won?
just happens to me too, and I don't know why, but randomly,
That was so
Groovy will just
fucking
start playing
weird.
Hispanic music for me, and I'm
Really?
like,
Okay.
yeah, I swear to God, it's one of the weirdest bugs I've ever seen.
Yeah, okay,
Just-
so I'm glad I'm not the only one. That was fucking weird. The horseman falls to his knees, burning in a blaze of green and ghostly fire. Hildy, your candle burns brightly as a spirit rises from the ashes. You know his name, and he walks down the road this way.
I follow.
I'm just gonna circle the group. Sorry. You guys kind of pull yourselves as you do. He travels down this road.
Wasn't Yogg unconscious?
Yeah, Yogg is unconscious, but for the sake of brevity, you
Cool.
healed him up and he's okay.
Cool.
Her.
I'm gonna take off one healing spell, pretending that I healed him.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, I follow. Who's that guy?
You see a figure beckon towards a man in the house, far, far to the south. The door opens and the man goes inside,
Yeah, I follow.
and as you go inside, he heads back to a gravesite. The apparition disappears. Everybody's unsure of what to make of the situation, but he falls before a grave, the grave of his father.
Ismark.
And he turns to you with such a heavy heart. And you can almost hear his words on the wind. I couldn't save her. I couldn't save anyone. And he has his head in his hands. He is so bereft.
I get closer to him. Is he like... Can I touch him, or is it like, do I go through him
You
if I
go
try?
through him, but your candle seems to respond to him. He is what you would consider lost.
I can help you, Ismark. And we can help your sister. She's fine.
He looks with some
We're all-
hope.
We're all doing our best to save her. She's safe. And you don't have to fight anymore.
And he smiles like you've never seen him before. This is a brother who truly loves his sister, his remnants of family despite these harsh and terrible environments. And with your reassurance, his spirit lets go and disintegrates into the air. And as it does, he points to the grave of his kin, his ancestors, his own father. You'll find something there. Something we've had for some time. Take it with you. Avenge me. And he disappears and cycles into your little candle. Hildy, I would like you to note one lost soul in your resources. You're going to be keeping track of people that you guide, quote unquote.
Ooh.
And it's not just him either. So many people stand in this graveyard. It's behind the house, but with the way Barovia works, you guys are technically in the cemetery behind the church. Hundreds of people. Adventurers, men, women, elves, human, dwarves, halflings, gnomes, of all shapes and sizes. People who have come to Barovia with the dreams of freeing this land, sure of themselves from the vampire Strahd, have fallen early in their days and were buried here. Who knows what happened to the rest? But they fade into the sky, turn their heads, and continue their perpetual march up the cliffs to Castle Ravenloft. And that is where we are going to call tonight's session.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So good.
You guys did it.
I can't believe it. I almost got beheaded.
You did. You almost fucking
Oh my
died.
God.